This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. We're at the Denver Tea Room. Since 2006, Margot, you have bringing folks together with a simple cup of tea. Obviously out and about on location. Now you have a beautiful location here where people can enjoy that cup of tea at their leisure. Let's start out with your sisters enjoying entertaining. Is that still the passion, and is that what got you involved in this industry?
Absolutely. Actually, our mother used to take us out for tea, or we'd have tea parties at home. And then as we got older, we had friends that asked us, could you do a tea party for us? And so we started putting together some recipes and started serving family and friends. And then after that, we created a business. So in 2006, the Denver Tea Room Incorporated was created, and we were a tea party catering service. So we would bring the tea party to you.
What do you think it is about a simple cup of tea that makes people enjoy?
Well, other than the fact that it's so wonderful for you, it's very healthy, it's very calming and soothing, but just the atmosphere about it, and that's what we try to do here, is to create a very relaxing atmosphere where you can just have a nice cup of tea. You can come in with friends, get to know each other better if it's a new friend.
Let me ask you, do you think people, we have lost the ability to slow down and just enjoy each other's company?
Yes, absolutely, I do. There's all these coffee shops out there, and you can get a quick cup of coffee or a quick cup of tea and move on to your day. But what we like to do is encourage people to slow down, take a breath, think about the times when you did take a moment to eat your food and enjoy the company that you're with.
It's my first visit here. What I really liked is the warmth feeling of there are other people sitting at other tables, but you all feel comfortable to nod to each other, and so it's delightful.
It's a very social experience when you come here. You're kind of in an intimate setting, so you tend to interact with the people at tables around you. It's just different when you come here and the whole atmosphere, but the food is excellent, and there's, you get a lot of food. I think more than you would think you would get at a tea, and you get the sweets and the sandwiches and everything else.
Well, I love how many gluten-free options there are, so there's a little bit of something for everyone.
Just feels like you could spend hours here, and you think you've just been here a few minutes, and it's just nice and relaxing and fun.
It's always good to try something new, that it's a whole different place. When you walk in here, you sit like in a different time zone, and it's really comfortable, and they have a lot of varieties of teas.
Tell me, where does the term high tea come from, and what does that mean?
Well, in this country, people seem to think that high tea is the very stuffy, royal type of tea, and that's actually called afternoon tea. High tea just began many years ago in Europe, where the workers would come home, they'd have their dinner at a high table, much like this, and they'd have tea with it. And that really is what high tea is all about. Usually high tea has a meat course in it, so we always try to provide some kind of a meat with our offering, and then the cucumber sandwiches and that type of thing. So high tea really isn't the fancy kind of tea that everybody thinks it is, but because everybody in this country thinks it is, that's what we call it here. And I try to make sure we provide plenty of food so that everybody's satisfied.
A lot of my viewers probably don't know that, because I didn't know that as well, which is wonderful. Let me ask you, what type of teas are we talking about here they're going to be experiencing?
Okay, well, we have about 40 kinds of teas, and tea is my passion. Love tea. I'm a certified tea master. I like to know everything about tea, and I like to be able to share that with people. So when they come to our tea room, we present them with a tray of different kinds of teas. They get to sniff each of the boxes and see what might be good for them. That helps them make their selection. We have black teas, herbals, oolongs, greens, whites, pu'ers, all of those different teas. Some are flavored, some are just blends where two different kinds of tea are blended together but no flavors added to them. We have a rooibos, which isn't really actually a tea, but it's in the tea category now. That's an herbal. People love that as well. We have many flavored teas. And it's hard for me to decide for you what kind of tea you're going to like. So we start with the sniffing cups. That's part of the presentation. And then after you've chosen your tea, then we bring out your food.
How fun. Let's move on to that menu. You have a wonderful menu which paired nicely with the tea. Tell me about what you've got.
Well, for the holiday high tea menu, would you like to know what we're serving? Sure. Okay, well, today we started the service on the holiday high tea, and we always have our cucumber sandwiches. People expect that for high tea, so that's what we give them, and they're so good. It's an herb cucumber sandwich. We also have a sweet potato tart with a coconut crust. We have mini beef Wellington with a horseradish sour cream sauce. We have a pear and Stilton crostini. We have some cream scones with the strawberry jam and Devonshire cream, and I do have to say I do make the best scones in town. And then an assortment of holiday desserts, different kinds of cookies, some marzipan. We have some raspberry Linzer tarts, also some pecan squares, and then your selection of tea as well. For the children, it's a little bit different. We try to make some things that we think they're going to like. Some kids really like cucumber, others don't.
I mean, this menu, like you say, it changes throughout the seasons, but there's a few staples that stay on there. Obviously, high tea doesn't have to be a special occasion. You do have special occasions out there. Tell me about these princess parties.
Okay, well, we have a princess party. If you have a daughter and you like a little birthday party for her, we have a princess party where we use little princess teapots. We have the tablecloth is pink. We show them how to use the small teapots, and everything is geared towards them. We also work with a company that will come in and provide a princess character. We do American Girl doll teas. This coming Sunday, we have a Sugar Plum Fairy tea, which is the beginning of our holiday high tea for the children. And we'll have the Sugar Plum Fairy come in. We'll have a face painter in at the same time. Really fun for the children. And we do create a lot of events that we invite people to.
As far as the grown-ups go, tell me about these bridal parties.
We do. We have many bridal showers, many baby showers, and many times this room is filled. Because of that, we created another seating area across the hall. So we're in the Queen's Parlor right now, and then we have the Viceroy Study across the hall, and that will seat about 12 people. We will have 28 people in this room, and it makes a delightful bridal and baby shower. It's wonderful for our customers because they don't have to do anything. We provide everything for them. They just need to show up with their guests and have a good time.
I think that's what makes it fun, is the fact that you're basically serving on them and they don't have to clean up.
We love to entertain. Sometimes, our house is just filled to the brim.
How much time should a person give out there if they want to schedule a party? What's good?
It's a 2-hour seating. Your food will be ready as soon as you get here. And so we will bring out the teas. That takes about 5-10 minutes for you to make your selection and for the teas to be steeped and to bring those out. And then another maybe 5-10 minutes for your food to come out. So about an hour and a half, 2 hours at the most, is what we do. But they are scheduled for 2-hour seatings, and the holiday menu reservations are packed.
Wonderful. Folks, their website is at the bottom of the screen right there, and that's basically where you can go to schedule something up. And remember, you can do the high tea at any time. You don't need a special occasion for that. Basically just going to slow down for the moment and enjoy the company that you're with. But as far as we talked about bridal showers and the baby showers, and we've talked about different things you can do, but any customized event that you would like to do, they can do that as well, be it a book signing or something like that. What kind of responses are you getting out there from people that you've heard in the past years?
Well, we are in a Victorian bed and breakfast. The building was built in 1896, and I have so many people that tell me, I drive by here every day, and I didn't know you guys were here. So we've been at this location for a year and a half, and that's usually the response I get when they come in and they see how beautiful it is, how relaxing it is. We always have some soothing music in the background. But then when they taste our food, they're surprised because a lot of times you go to a tea room and you don't get much food. It's a plentiful meal, and the teas are just fantastic.
And let me ask you, a person tries some teas, they find one they like. Are they able to take some home? I noticed some gift boxes here. What about online ordering?
Yes, we do have an online store, denvertearoom.com, and we have gift baskets here. We can customize them. They just want us to put in some teas or some goodies. We can do that as well. We sell tea that's loose leaf. We also have some that's already prepackaged. We have some chinas, teapots, teacups, things like that for sale, tea cozies. So a lot of tea accessories and then wonderful teas for sale.
I understand you've got the best of, I think, just last year. Tell
Yes,
me about that.
Yes, we were so excited. That was Westward Magazine, and we got Best Afternoon Tea for 2011. So we were very surprised and just honored because that is actually chosen by the editor. I was very pleased by that.
Folks, every day is a perfect day for tea. Come on down to the Denver Tea Room. They will definitely put together a small group or a larger group. What is the largest size you can accommodate?
The largest group that we can accommodate if you want to be in the same room would be 28 people.
What is the minimum?
The minimum, just come on down by yourself. We'll be happy to serve you. It is by reservation, so just give us a call, let us know you're coming. We'd be happy to serve you.
Folks, take some time out there, slow down a little bit, bring in your family, bring in a friend, and you're going to enjoy high tea, which I didn't know what that was until today, which is wonderful. So this is Gary Atencia with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.